What's up? This is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's Nationals baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
First delivery to him. Colton Wong is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 1 for 5. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
On the ground near home. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
1 out, base is empty, and up next will be Willie Adames. Now the first pitch. And here's another fly ball. This one's heading out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
2 down, no one on base. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 1-2 for Christian Yelich. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
Full count, 3-2.
Avisail Garcia would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Brandon Woodruff will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now into the box, Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 3.
Next, here is number 3. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. The pitch.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here now is Juan Soto. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Nope.
Down and away, ball 1. And it's fouled away. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
The right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Off the
Now a
plate, ball
fastball
one.
that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1, you're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Once again, a 3-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off. Maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
That is good. The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So here is Omar Narvaez. First offering. On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle, heart of the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Road. This is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
So here's Eduardo Escobar as he'll take a look at ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And there's ball 2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much, comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Daniel Vogelback's next. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Narvaez on third. Escobar on second. Vogelback is over at first with 1 away. That evens it up 1-1. Two balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
On a line to shortstop.
Batting up, the pitcher, number 53.
So now here is Brandon Woodruff looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a great pitch right there. An 0-0 changeup to a great hitter. It opens up so many more places you can go in the strike zone.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
0-2. Here it is.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches. And ideally, he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. Kieboom is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on just one hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. In his career against this pitcher, he's got 3 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Now the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed for strike 3. And adding insult to injury, that pitch hit him as well, but there's one away. Next, it'll be Yadiel Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. Bottom of the second here with no score. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
And now the first pitch. Keibert Ruiz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And the 2-1.
Count is 3-1.
Luis Garcia would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. And we are tied 0-0. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. First pitch on its way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Willie Adames waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Strasburg with a check at first, and he's back standing. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Hey! 0-1.
Wong, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
2 strikes.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now, Luis Garcia, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Garcia is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has been dubbed the second baseman, but I'll tell you what, everybody on this diamond either pitched or played shortstop in Little League. I guarantee you through the ranks he has touched shortstop multiple times, and this will not be too much for him to handle.
Third baseman.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Carter Kieboom is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Lane Thomas now. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. all set for the start of the fourth. And next to hit is the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air and deep to left center field. Left fielder looking up to the track, to the wall. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Brewers get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball. 1-0.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
At the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Escobar aboard here at first with nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, it'll be Brandon Woodruff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And gone up into the second deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Nationals nothing. And stepping in, number 3 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here. Capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Here's another 1-2.
Ball, that's outside.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And it's 1-2.
Count is 1-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Bell.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Struck out in his first at bat. The windup and the 0-1.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point, you see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
In now, Yadiel Hernandez. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the Nats have cut it to 1. It's a 3-2 score.
Well, they were a lot more comfortable up 3 than they are now, only up by 1. That just goes to show you 1 pitch, 1 2-run shot, and the entire complexion of the game can change just like that.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a...
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Nationals 2. Into the box, Willie Adames. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit down the third baseline. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Turn and burn, baby. He smelled that heater coming inside right there. Didn't do too much damage with it, but was able to get the head out and drive it for a knock.
In is Christian Yelich. Will swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
So here is Avisail Garcia as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
That's the ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
No offer in the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're up 3-2. back in our nation's capital. Before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, it'll be Luis Garcia, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Luis Garcia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a called strike 3 on the corner.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. One-0 count. Here it is. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And that's the second out. Number 88 will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 88.
Now the first pitch. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still a 3-2 ball game. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said that although they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, they have made the opposing pitching work really hard for just about every out. Their starter's pitch count was pretty high, which resulted in him being removed from the game prior to the 6th inning. Now it's a matter of making their bullpen work just as hard, guys.
Number 30.
Thank you, Heidi. Paulo Espino takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. And he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball one.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out. Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here it comes.
Hey! We got a full
And it's
count.
up to a
3-2
full count now.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Up next, Daniel Vogelback. He went down on strikes last time up. Now here's the first offering.
Ball.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-0 home. Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to set him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A pause and the 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Brandon Woodruff, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounded softly down the line toward first. This will get foul for strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Wheatley hit towards first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Milwaukee leads 1, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Lane Thomas. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's inside. Hey!
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is number 3. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now here's the pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Into the box now, Juan Soto. Down the right field line. He's around first, heading for 2. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, maybe a shot here now. With 2 away, they finally get another base runner on. He stranded 6 in a row prior to this point, so he's had his way with these guys for the past couple of innings.
To the plate now, Josh Bell. A ball and no strikes. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The set and the 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. It's back to the nation's capital after this. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
First offering. Left side, but well foul. Comes set with the 0-1.
Last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Willie Adames, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Ball, that pitch is up.
Oh, he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Christian Yelich. Lays off 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. That one finds the target on the outer half.
It's
1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little tapper. He'll try again, 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So here's Avisail Garcia as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
So 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. And Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. Yadiel Hernandez stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for Washington, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2 now.
No strike.
Hernandez on at first, nobody out. 3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count. Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game. When guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Striding in is Luis Garcia. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. In the air out to straightaway left. Yelich will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Washington. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Harper is in out of the bullpen now, as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Alex Avila is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate now is Narvaez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And he misses there. 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2.
The count is full.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit, as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Eduardo Escobar. He'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-0. This is skied into short left center. Hernandez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Now to bat, Daniel Vogelback, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Vogel back behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Devin Williams will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Jackie Bradley Jr. will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
The 3rd baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable.
Now here's one high and deep to left. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
You could tell he wants that pitch back. That was a changeup right there that he handled nicely. Just got a hair early on and hooked it foul.
Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that gets him off balance for a strike.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And there's out number 2. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. Standing in now, Lane Thomas. And that misses for ball 1. You could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Chopper down the third baseline. Payoff pitch one more time. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Nationals gone in order. They trail it here 4-2. Wander Suero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in to hit next it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. From the stretch, 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Suero is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch, it dances all over the place. The 0-1 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Fouled away. The next 0-2. That misses 1-2. Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called, 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Colton Wong now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Line to the right side, and that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Into the box now, Willie Adames, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch-out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Yellow.
Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
At the plate, Christian Yelich. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, he's a perfect 2-for-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
And it's fouled away. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Here now the 2-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Wong over at second. Yelich on at first with 2 down. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. The Brewers strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Josh Hader enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
Digging in will be number 3. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First pitch on the way.
Yep, that ball went out.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he fouls this one off. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And that is the start they were looking for, down by 2, as that misses for ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Juan Soto stands in as he looks at a called strike. His prior history versus this arm, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now, you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Andrew Stevenson will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 17, Andrew.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. From the stretch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Ryan Zimmerman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Here's the 1-0. Second and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Last strike now for the Nats. Fouled away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Luis Garcia would be next. Ready with the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Brewers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Brandon Woodruff is the winning pitcher of record, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on